Hi guys, Kai here and welcome back. Today we are going to be taking a look on Ultimate Champions. It is a new season, so we're going to have a quick glance through a bunch of stuff on the website. There's a few updates, we've got some new players in there. The actual new season begins as well in the Global League and through all the tournaments, which you can see on the screen right now. A bunch of new tournaments to enter, and there's a new reward structure as well. What's this? Come on, show us all our rewards. What we've got, as you can see, Ultimate Champions, a new section there. All stars we've got under 23s, Ultimate Champions. We have forward face off this week. There's always one special thing each and every week, which will always change, no doubt. The UC Premier League, which are all consisting of English Premier League players, Championship, French Liga 1, and of course the German Bundesliga. So if you've got a bunch of those players, then you can enter these tournaments. This week we have entered the Pro. We're currently 5th place, so let's have a quick look at our team. Didn't start great though. As you can see, some of the games have already kicked off. Last night the EFL returned. Sheffield Wednesday, I believe, lost. Yeah, you can see there's a score. Southampton won 2-1. Will Vaux, he didn't do too bad. Who got the goals? I didn't even see the score last night. It was Gregory who got the goal there for Sheffield Wednesday. Barry Bannon didn't do too great, but that was to be expected, to be honest. And Liam Palmer, I think, came on as a substitute. I can't remember exactly. We actually had Gregory, but of course he had a little bit of a stack penalty. We did shove him in just to test it, because obviously this is the first week, being a new season. There's been some stack penalties added. So a few new rules. The scoring matrix was meant to be updated as well this week, but that's been delayed for a little while. So once that gets in and updated, things will change a little bit. It will improve, benefit some of the players, and of course it may hinder a few others. But an okay start for the new season. I'm not really too focused on the Ultimate Champions Premier League. Saying that, there are some decent players in there, but I wasn't really too fussed about that. Are we in anything else there? Let's go through them one by one, shall we? This is the Ultimate Champions. I think, let me just go back to tournaments. Is this consistent of everybody? Display your managerial expertise by assembling a team. I was reading that, thank you. That harmonizes top athletes, underachievers, and hidden talents. So this one does have a cap. I can't remember what the cap was, if I'm totally honest, but it is what it is. So you can see this is my team. Hey, we've got a decent start there, even though he did concede. He played fairly well, got some good, decent scores for ourselves. So a positive start there. George Byers didn't play though, but we do have some players on the bench. Parashiv, he lost last night 1-0, so unfortunate not to get a goal, but he got 76 points. So again, not the end of the world there. And we entered, was it Pro or Star in this one? It is Star. So you can see some green scores there, which is always nice to see. Plenty of players still yet to play as well, of course. Romansky currently top, and Shambles FC second place. Let's have a quick look at Shambles' side, shall we? And you can see he's got Lewis Cass, who I believe he picked up most recently as well in the last few weeks or so. So he's added it in there. Johnson didn't play. He has some players on the bench. Ivan did get that goal though against Hermannstad last night, so nice scoring points there for him. Well then, All Stars. Where are we on this one? We've entered the amateur 5 side. We've gone with Nick Zulu, who's been in fantastic form so far at the start of the Romanian season. We've got Ronnie Edwards, Jack Taylor, Luongo as well, so some Ipswich players in there. And then of course we've got Juzanic and Coman, who will be fighting out for the place of Christian Barr in that striker role. Christian Barr, of course, no longer covered. If you've been keeping up to date with the transfers through the summer, you will see that we do regularly update some YouTube shorts. with a lot of the latest transfers. So some of these players will stay covered in Ultimate Champions. Some of them will no longer be covered. I've already had some decent players go uncovered. So it's always a bit of a shame, but that's what happens in football. You just got to hope that you get a little bit of luck with some of them. But there you can see we have, what is this one? The All-Stars Pro. We had a decent start there with the goalkeeper. Goalkeepers are always tricky to choose in your lineups. It's either a decent score when they keep a clean sheet, or it's possibly going to be a 0 if they concede quite a few. Everybody else still yet to play. Not sure whether everybody will be starting this one. Again, this one is not really one I was focusing on too much. But some decent players nevertheless. If they do all play, I should say, it could go well for us. Currently 14th, a little bit of champ, a little bit of MGC rewards. I will take a look at the reward structure in a second. But the under 23s semi-pro. Now I believe with one of these, not this one specifically. Was it in the star? Yeah, it's a star one. I submitted my teams almost immediately as soon as the lineups were ready. And I have some actually over 23 players in here. Such, was it Porteous and somebody else? It might be Krasnicki, I'm not too sure. But Porteous and Sut, I think, are no longer under 23s. I'll have to double check. But because it was a bug, and somehow they have gone in my team. And currently, as you can see, Adrian Sut is my captain. So we'll see exactly what happens. Zach currently top of the table there. We're in 12th place, holding on to 900 MGC, which is a nice amount, especially with the new updates. Right, the forward face-off. This is the one off each week. It will be a rotating tournament, I think. We are in the semi-pro 5-a-side. There is a stars 5-a-side as well. But I wasn't too confident with my strikers, if I'm totally honest. I don't even know if Clark Harris will be playing. Same with the rotation at RFS. Keenan's decent. Marino can be decent when he's on his day. And then as you can see, Andrei Ivan, he got the goal last night. So a decent start at least for him. And we are currently 24th. Let's go ahead and have a look at the first guy. Gregory captain. Harala and Rogerson. Both getting over 200 points, so a fantastic start for him. Next up, UC Premier League. We're not in the 5-a-sides, we are in Pro, and currently 5th actually. Yeah, this is one that we started with, wasn't it? So yeah, that one won't end well, but it's nice to be up there at the start at least. So let's move on to the Conference League. Again, I don't think I'm in the 5-a-sides. I am in the Pro event. Anybody played so far here? No, not as of yet. Again, some decent players in this team. And you can see I'm currently first. Can we stop it now so I get the rewards? A nice chunk of champ there, that's for sure. But with it being the start of the season, you're always worried about transfers, whether they're fit enough to start and all that. So I am a little bit worried about some of these. I think Piriet plays today. Is it today? Yeah, it is today. He plays today. Josh Campbell plays tomorrow. Marriott today. Oh, Grenoble start today as well. Hanlon tomorrow. Hearts play today. Nice, nice. So we've got just Hibernian playing tomorrow. Everybody else should play a little bit later on. So we'll see how that one goes. Moving on to the next one. Elite Serie N. We are in the beginner 5-a-side. My summer lineups are not too strong, if I'm totally honest, so that's why we are down a little bit onto the 5-a-side side of things. But we do have some decent players at least in the 5-a-sides. We have Pellegrino as our captain. Who else can you captain? He's not been great as of late, but hopefully he gets back to scoring a few goals today. Is it today? No, it's tomorrow. So Norway will be playing tomorrow. All of these. Oh no, actually we've got one playing today. So we'll see how he goes. Hopefully he keeps us a clean sheet. Was it one entry? I think it is one entry in that one. Superliga. So this is obviously the Romanian league. And we did enter the full size 11 lineup. And I don't think they've got starters. So unfortunately he's come on late and done not really much there. So he's got us 58 points. We've got Stoica and Sotomino, who got us a nice little handful of points there. Again, this is not one I'm really confident about. I don't even think some of these Ferrall players are going to play, but it is what it is. We do have some cover on the bench. So yeah, we'll wait and see on that one. I think a lot of these play over the next couple of days. Yeah, most of them tomorrow and Monday. So that is Romania. Next up is Latvia, currently first again. Beginner 5-a-side. I don't think Perins is going to be playing, but we'll wait and see. To be fair, a lot of these could be rested or rotated around because both of them, I believe, played in midweek. And with Riga playing away against Supernova, it's a good chance for them to put in their second string. So Bosanic could play if Nagom is being rested. We've got Zelenkovs and Markev as well there from RFS. So again, it's just another wait and see with that one. We can just pray and hope for the best. And Finland got a decent score there from our goalkeeper, 202 points. Will Darren Smith start? I have no idea. Same with Hernandez, Krebs, and how do you pronounce that? We'll just call him Prosper. That's the best way to start it. But at the top, you can see Michidon 18. He's had 4 of his 5 plays so far. Not too bad, but he's got 2 oranges in there, so very easy to catch up. And we'll see exactly how that one ends at the end. And Iceland, I don't think any of these have started yet either. This is probably my weakest of the bunch because I don't really have many options at all in Iceland. He's a decent player, but the rest are just, yeah, I think these are the only 2 Iceland epics I've got, if I'm totally honest, and not really guaranteed starters either. So we'll go ahead and see how they do. They don't have a great matchup, but you never know. They may cause a shock. Highly doubtful, but it is what it is. So that is all my tournaments. We do also have the league set up as well for game week 105. This is my league setup. This is what we're going with. Nobody's played so far, so we have a massive 0 points total there. But we've got Roland Nickzuli, as I said earlier. He's in good form right now. Pikkarainen, he's been in decent form as of late. Even when they do concede, he seems to score really well. So that's why I've gone with him. Same with Christiansen as well in Iceland. A tricky fixture for both sides. He's away from home. He's up against SJK, who are in better form than VPS are. And then we've got Mohamed Ngom, who I believe may be rested. I think he played just over 90 minutes in the week and did get a goal as well. But if he comes on late, you never know. Keeps clean sheet, maybe a little bit of goal involvement if he wants to. It could be a decent score, for us. But if he doesn't come on, it's not the end of the world, because a bench we've got Frankie Kent, who I feel will start for Hearts later today. We've got Wiradu and Chipchew. I have no idea how to pronounce it. Can we just call him Alex? We're just going to call him Alex. So 2 midfielders on the bench, because I am a little bit doubtful of whether Zelenkovs and Mankenda will both start. So that's why I've decided to go with 2 midfielders on the bench. So it pretty much covers that. But we'll wait and see. I think both Marco and Kevin will be starting this weekend. So hopefully they do start, because if one of them misses out, we don't have any striker cover. And of course, with it being the new game week, the new season, we also have the beginning of the Community Cup. There you go, I'll get my words out eventually. This is the team that I've gone with, of course, because it takes your global team, your global league team, and these are my teammates. I was the captain, and in the week we were able to do a draw, or I should say a draft, to pick our teammates. It was a draft round pick-up thing, so we all got a couple of decent picks, and then the lower ones, and then you just ended up with the last few ones on the list. So I'm happy with the ones that I got. I got Supreme in there. I got Kitty 27, Panthers in there, Radu. So some good knowledge, Zip, Heretics, Ultimate JA, the Magic Zibmac. Did I miss anybody else? Vertigo, of course, Vertigo, he's in there as well, already holding on to 3rd place, but lots of us are yet to score a single point. But there's the team name, Shamak Me Daddy. If you want more information on the Community Cup, then you can join the Discord. I will leave the link below for the Ultimate Champions Discord, and of course the Ultimate Champions social media post. You'll see all the details, and there's quite a few decent rewards in it, so not taking it too serious, but if we get up there, you know, we'll have to wait and see. Be nice to get some team rewards for all of my teammates, that's for sure. We're up against Zach's team this weekend. He's got some big players. He's got himself, he's got Shambles, I can't remember everybody else in there, but even those 2 names, big players over Ultimate Champions. If you see a lot of the bigger tournaments, you'll notice that is where a lot of them play, especially Shambles. I think Zach's more around my level, maybe a little bit better, but let's have a look at Legend. Let's see if Shambles is in here. There he is, though. He's always in the big boy events. There's actually 17 in there, but we've got Kiddy in there. He's our teammate. Let's see how he's doing. Is Supreme in here? No, Supreme's not in this one. But this is Kiddy 27. He is my teammate. You can see, look at all of his mythic cards. He's got unique Larry in there as well. So very decent teammate to have. Especially if we do somehow get through the group stage, a lot of these will be very helpful in the knockout rounds, that's for sure. Larry's already been scoring goals for fun. He got a hat-trick the other day, scoring penalties for Farrell. Torp often gets on the score sheet. Gas, Mygard, Kutsia, Finn, Stewart. Some great cards in there, so we'll have to wait and see. But where was Shambles? Here's Shambles. Let's have a look at his. I'm sure he's got some not epics, he's got some uniques in there. I wasn't expecting 5, but there you go, there's 5 uniques in his lineup. Robert Dickey should be a good player actually this season for Bristol City, one of the better ones there. He's got Diak in there. Look at these players, very nice, although Barry Bannon let him down a little bit, but no doubt his other team will do him wonders, no doubt. And let's have a look at the first spot. Yogi is currently on 467. Benga, he captained there, 251. Oh no, he's lost a striker. Don't know how that one happened. And he has a possibility of losing Callum Patterson's 216 points on the bench as well, because they will not replace an empty spot, which is a bit of a shame, but it is what it is. He does have a unique Sam Finley in there as well. So that is the Community Cup. We've gone through the tournaments, we've gone through my lineups, a quick browse on the marketplace. We haven't bought anybody for a while, but you can see it's been a little bit updated since the last episodes, checking out our own Ultimate Champions updates. And I think there's a few more updates on their way. But we also have, actually, shall we have a quick look at the tournament rewards? Because let's just go, where are we entered? We're entered into Ultimate Champions Star. So we'll click on the rewards, and as you can see, the prize pool has been updated, and there's a lot more MGC now available in these positions, all the way down. Look at that, the top 50 get 450 points, and just that alone is decent enough to enter when you're saving up for some packs in the new MGC pack store, which I'll show you in just a second. So even if you finish in the top 50, you get 450, and we are currently entered into 14 events. And they won't all have the same payouts, of course, but what would be the top 50 here? Well, look at that, 93 teams registered, so more or less the top 40 or 50 or whatever will be getting a nice little chunk of MGC. We've got the Panthers in there right now, you can see, 6th place, so he's entered his team, still playing, although he is more on the so rare kind of things. But yeah, 450 MGC, what can that get you for the week? Probably not a lot. It could almost get you a jumbo pack, but of course you can save it, you can accumulate that, and if you're entering a lot of tournaments, you will get more than just the 450, as well as the league rewards too, which I believe has remained the same. I'll have to have a look at that. Maybe that needs a little bit of bulk on the MGC side. or it could just stay the same. But yeah, 2 weeks you can get yourself a jumbo pack if you're only entering and finishing in the top 50 on one. But as I said, you'll be getting a lot more than that every single week. I'm hoping to get around 1,800 MGC every week, every game week I should say. If I manage to do that, then come the end of the season I will be able to open a holo pack if I have the right score. And the holo pack, there's a gold pack, you can see 100,000, is it 100,000? No, 10,000, sorry, for the gold pack, which is around $100. Let's just have a look at the holo pack, a lot more expensive of course, 150,000 here on this one. We don't qualify just yet because you need a collection score of 10,000. Mine is currently just over 6,000, but I think by the time the end of the season comes, I will have more or less around 10,000, so that could be an option come the end of the season. And inside the pack, you get free cards. You get a guaranteed unique card. So save your MGC by the end of the season if you're lucky enough to have enough MGC coins. As I said, around 1,800 points every game week, and you will be up there more or less. So yeah, if I can do that, it would be nice to have. And then of course you do get the possibility of one mythic and one epic in the other 2 drops as well. So also you got to consider, will I be able to save my MGC, or will I push for the lower packs? Because I know it's very, very tempting when you've got the coins, even with the champ. Previously, if you've got the coins, you tend to just think, go on then, I'll just have a gold card pack or something like that, and here are the gold packs, a lot cheaper. The score is lower as well, you only need a collection score of 1,000, and much cheaper as well. So you do still have a chance of a unique, but a very, very slim chance, 0.05% chance. But hey, we've seen it happen in the past. Also, these gold packs have been updated. No longer 3 drops within, you only get the 2, but you are guaranteed a mythic and more or less an epic with the 10% chance of the second mythic, so you never know. Will people be purchasing these more? Possibly, but we'll have to wait and see. Some of the big boys will be able to do them every other week or something like that, but we'll wait and see. It does more or less replace the rewards as well throughout the tournaments, because you can no longer receive NFT rewards in any of these tournaments going forward in Ultimate Champions. So it's all about using that MGC and hopefully getting yourself some nice rewards in that pack store. My own collection, as we do raffle on in this video, I do apologise for all the rambling. Oh, look at this, we've got Kaiqom expired. Shall we relist him? I'm going to keep it high though. I'm not interested in selling him, so I've just put him on there just in case anybody needs him. At a super high price, of course, but let's go back to the collection. Right, we have 803 common cards, we have 246 epic cards, we have 36 mythic cards, and we have a grand total of 0 unique cards. Maybe that will change come the end of this season. But obviously we all started with 0, and now I've got myself to over 6,000 in the collection score, which of course gets me into the airdrops as well, the free airdrops where you do earn free NFTs now and again, and I think there's one on its way soon, so that's something to look forward to. But a quick look at my mythics. We've got a few decent mythics in there, nothing too great. Sut's probably one of the better ones. Frankie Kent when he performs. Haaland's not too bad as well. Lacau no longer covered. Perry NG can score well on his day. Joe Lumley currently uncovered, as you can see there. That little icon just shows that he's currently not covered. Alaru, decent player to have. O'Dowda, not terrible. Linz, okay. Maleke, currently not covered. He has just made the move away from Voluntari, as you would have saw in one of my YouTube shorts, of course. Krasniki, Valdu, Mite, Manea, Samore, who's just moved to Le Havre, so we'll see how they get on. Another Le Havre one there as well. Lee Nichols, Burka, Andre Burka. I actually boosted him as well, which is a pain, but he just made the move away from Cluj. And then some of the lower ones on my Mythic collection. Are they the last ones? I think they were. So some of our top end epics. Nick Zuli, as I said, he's in cracking form currently. Ngom, Kent, Lowry, Barr, who's just made the move away, so no longer covered. There's no logo there. It should state that he's not covered. Ndiaye, he's just gone to Marseille, so no longer at Sheffield United, but will remain covered. One of my season rewards, decent card in itself, but I'm not bothered about the summer leagues, if I'm totally honest, so I was pretty disappointed there. Keenan, happy with that one though. In one of my packs, I think it was the platinum pack we got the other day. Diallo currently injured. Mankenda, who's gone to Riga FC. Marriott, Torp, Porteous, we've seen a few of these already. Mavuka, Alba, Trafford, who's gone to Burnley. It's going to be an interesting card to have in the coming season. And just wait for it to load up. A few more before we do move on. Dobson. And there we go. Some of the Arsenal boys coming through now, actually. Shall we filter? And I'll show you my Arsenal lads. Here we go. This is my little Arsenal collection. We've got Odegaard, Jesus, Balogun, Gabriel, Partey, Ramsdale, White, Saka, Martinelli, Holding, Lokonga, and Nicolas Pepe even. And then, of course, a couple of pages of the common cards too. With the new burning feature, I have been able to get some of these fully minted again. And I think Bukayo Saka's one of those where I've got minted, which will be covered for the next 2 seasons. So I'm very, very happy with that. It's technically a Genesis Epic right now for 2 years at least. So we'll take that. Let me just go backwards. I think I did the same for Martinelli as well. Where's Martinelli? 65 entries. So I've got him for the season, probably a season and a half as full mint. We do have a couple of useless mythics, so we could get Gabriel Jesus, Odegaard, Balogun, Gabriel maybe. Oh, we've also got Ramsdale. He's minted for 85 entries, so that's not bad at all. I think Pepe's on his way out to, was it Turkey? I think it's Turkey or Greece he may be going, so he won't be covered anymore. So I think that's going to be about it, guys. I will leave you with the referral program. As you can see, we currently don't have any points, but if you do use this code, it's always in the description below and often posted on my social media. It does obviously earn me some points along the way. If we eventually get ourselves 20 points, we get a mythic card, but we do get 3 epics along that way with a little bit of champ too. And we do have 16 currently registered. Only one has done the KYC and nobody's made a purchase. So I don't expect anybody to really do it. I think you do earn yourself a free NFT epic card if you do sign up and make the purchases, of course. So if you do that, if you do use my code, let me know and share the NFT who you get. I am interested to see who people do pull from these referral rewards. But I'm yet to see one on my end, of course. Also, we do have basketball as well, of course, currently off season, so we are in the process of having some virtual game weeks. So computer generated results give us the rewards. A quick look at my team for the week just past. We didn't do too great, but I don't really have any decent cards over there, if I'm totally honest. 613th I finished in the Global League. Windows is up there, look, on second. Well done, lad. Great performance from him. Some top scores. But yeah, once the season is back for basketball, EuroLeague, Eurocup, there will be a lot of built up hype. If there's any other information which you need to know and find out on Ultimate Champions, then you can go straight to the white paper, which again, I will leave a link in the description below, and you'll find out everything you need to know here to get started. Everything from the team building rules, score system, football cards, basketball cards, the season, the virtual game week information. A big section on the basketball side of things as well. All the game modes, leagues, tournaments, the cards, the bonuses for the cards, the rarity, the collection score, packs. Obviously, has this been updated yet? This will probably be updated with the new MGC stuff. The marketplace, of course, the rewards, season rewards too. I don't know if this has been updated for the new ones yet. Oh yeah, there we go. Look, confirmation of the new season rewards for this coming season 2023 to 24. Top place gets you 2 guaranteed uniques. How good is that? And I believe you get to choose one of those as well. So yeah, very, very nice. I finished 73rd last season. So in the top 200, I got myself 2 epics, which weren't too great, but it's free. It's free, so you can't really grumble. But there it is. That is the white paper. Check it out. As I said, if you need that, there's always information as well over on Discord. Jump into that. You can chat to myself. You can chat to a lot of valuable members in the community. A lot of the Ultimate Champion staff are in there as well. CEO, they post a lot on the social media side of things as well. There's always giveaways going, competitions on Discord. I will say weekly quizzes. I'm sure quizzes will be coming back now the season is back underway. So there's always things to win and earn along the way, even if you play free to play, because as you know, or you should remember, you don't have to put anything into the game if you don't want to. It's completely free to play, so you can just enjoy it like any other fancy football platform. So I'm going to leave it there, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I know I rambled on a little bit, but it is what it is. You don't have to watch the whole thing, but there we go. Until next time, hopefully we have a rewards video in a few days with the teams that we've just shown you, and then we'll get some more YouTube shorts up too. Good luck with your game week. Hopefully I get some more points. We haven't had the best of starts, but we'll wait and see. And then of course, good luck with your rewards. Until next time, guys, peace.